What is going on, my beautiful people, man? I hope you guys are having an amazing one today, man. Look at this beautiful freaking view. I might look red right now, and reason being is that it's freaking red. I don't know why. What's going on here? But it's freaking red. But in this video, what basically going to be talking about today is being able to take life how it is coming at you and accepting God's will and being able to go with the flow with whatever he's putting in your way. Now, this is a concept that will literally open up your ability to take life on head on and being able to just have a lot of freaking fun with anything that's going to happen. Because I'm learning this concept from this guy that was the meditation coach for Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. And he was basically just talking about the fact that you have to be able to be like water in terms of there's going to be waves of life that are going to come at you. Some of them are going to absolutely demolish. Some of them are going to be absolutely hectic and crazy. But what we're trying to get to, what we are trying to get to is being able to ride those waves of life. Being able to just ride them and being able to take them how it comes, whether that actually hurts us a lot of the times or it's a very hard struggle. And that's where you really get into being able to stay in the eye of the storm in terms of life is going to be crazy and hectic, but you can be at an internal place of being able to accept it and knowing however this comes, I'm going to continue to accept and being able to ride the waves of life. And it just gets to a place where you start to get smooth with it in terms of, that's what he says about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. He says that they are people that accept what came, and that's what actually gets us into a flow state. And do y'all understand how powerful that is? For anything that we want to do in life or also in, performance and trying to get good at stuff, it's being in that flow state and being able to get better and better. And this is what that is. Being able to stay in the eye of the storm, being able to accept what is, just like Michael Jordan, being able to say, I'm going to take this how it comes. I might be stressed, I might be anxious, I might be nervous, I might be a little bit injured, whatever it might be. I'm going to continue to take it how it comes and take life how it comes. Because a lot of times we're denying what is. We're denying the reality of what God has put before us, his will, and what is currently in front of us. And when we do that, we are not accepting reality. And when you don't accept reality, it's very hard to be in flow state, pretty much impossible to be in flow state. So for myself, I experienced this today, and I want to share this with you guys because it shows how powerful it can be in your life. And for me, I've been learning about this concept of being able to be in the eye of the storm, accepting stuff and going towards our fear, not away from it, not so scared of it, but accepting you can continue, and bravery is doing stuff with the fear that you have. And for me, I'm like, wow, that is just absolutely so crazy. So today, it's my 4th day working at IHOP, and I decided... Well, it's my 4th day working at IHOP, and today I woke up, and yesterday I was feeling a little bit like the queasiness, a little bit maybe nerves, something like that. And today I felt that a little bit also. And I'm over there, me and my girlfriend are getting ready in the morning to leave, and I'm getting my stuff ready. I take my shower, do everything that I need to do, and she's laying like on the floor right next to the sink, and I'm right there in the sink. I'm getting my stuff ready. And then all of a sudden I start brushing my teeth, and I'm brushing my teeth. And normally when I brush my teeth, you get about like 2 gags in terms of when you're brushing your tongue. For me, it's like 2 to 3 gags that I could get before I start feeling real bad. But this time I'm brushing my teeth and I'm brushing my tongue, and I get 1 gag in, and I instantly freaking knew that I made a damn huge mistake. And that mistake was that it was something coming up. It felt real, like I didn't throw up instantly right after that, but you felt a little bit of the nerves. You felt a little bit of like, oh no. And I have not thrown up in freaking years and years. So this was something I was really not wanting to happen. I hate, and I'm sure y'all guys know it, man. Nobody likes the freaking feeling of absolutely just freaking hurling up and like, it's just so nasty. It's just like, I hate it. And I really did not want it to happen. But in that moment, it just all happened. It was just boom, throw up. It's all coming out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. My girlfriend's like, no freaking way. And I'm like, no way. My cat was freaking scared because it's just crazy. Like, it just starts coming out. And it was not the best feeling. It was terrible. I didn't like it. I was like with my fist on the freaking thing, like, please just stop. It's like it just keeps coming and coming up. But I was there, and having learned all this, I felt like God really prepared me for this, knowing that, like, even famous athletes, they freaking throw up before games. Like, they would throw up before every game, stuff like that. Just knowing that nerves are normal, and for whatever that might be for you, whatever you're dealing with, they're normal and they're okay to deal with. And just accepting life how it comes and accepting God's will. Like, Lord, you put this in my path today, And just like he was saying, riding the waves of life, being able to say, okay, I'm not scared of this. Like I fear this. Yes, I have fear, but I'm not going to be fearing the fear of that. And I started laughing while I was freaking throwing up. I started laughing right the freak there. And my girlfriend's like, why the hell are you laughing? Like, what is going? But I started laughing, and before I'm about to leave with her, she's like, you don't even have to do this to yourself. Like, why? Like, you don't even have to be working here. Why are you doing this to yourself? Or like, you don't have to do this to yourself. And I basically was just saying that, like, I don't want to be ruled by that fear, and we all don't want to be ruled by that fear. If we want to go out there and do something great, do something that's going to be freaking uncomfortable, it's going to have fear. It's going to have these nerves. It's going to have these emotions of anxiety. And for me, I was always scared of that feeling. I don't like that feeling of anxiety, of nerves, feeling like I'm about to throw up. But if we can accept that feeling, just like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's meditation coach, he said that when he was trying to do a TED Talk, he decided to do a TED Talk, and he feared being a shaking fool up on the stage. He was shaking and shaking and shaking. And he did not like that. He didn't like the fact that he could have been a shaking fool up there. But once he accepted the fact that he could be a shaking fool, a lot of the times for him, he said it stopped him from actually being a shaking fool. And I know for me, it's going to help me a lot with my nerves once I accept it. And once I've literally done it, I've accepted the fact that it's happened already. And being able to know that I was in that moment, accepting it, even in the moment, and being able to be present and like, hey, Lord, thank you for this opportunity to experience this today. And that's powerful for every single one of us. And for me, I just said, like, I don't want to be ruled by that fear and allow it to stop me from going places. We can continue to do stuff even if we continue to feel fear, even if we feel anxiety or stress. And that allows us to go into uncomfortable spots, which that guy, George Munford is his name. He says, like, that's uncomfortability is going to be the thing that pushes you into greatness. And if you want to get into greatness, you have to continue to make yourself uncomfortable by pushing your boundary. You're going to be able to match. It's a nice balance between the skills that you have and a nice challenge that's big enough for you. And that's going to be uncomfortable. So for me, I want to be able to do that, man. And it was so amazing because I was driving to work right after that, and I just felt like the best I had ever felt. Because, like, damn, like, even that, for me, you guys got to understand, for me, throwing up is like, so I did not want it to happen. But even that, I could still be present in there. Now let's continue to see where else I can get. And I'm over there at work, and I'm just feeling great, man. I'm talking to everybody, doing everything, doing my thing. And it's just like amazing. It really is amazing what we can do once we start to accept our fears and being able to say, I'm going to go with the flow and accept that I might be fearful, I might be anxious, I might be stressed, but I'm going to continue to move because I know not my will, but God's be done. And knowing that it's going to happen, like, we can continue to move, because here's a powerful one. The thing that I was literally saying while I was throwing up is, for your grace is sufficient for me, for your power is made perfect in weakness. That is it right there. His power is made perfect in weakness. I'm weak, I'm throwing up, I'm doing this stuff. And one of the other things that I was learning about, that literally the night before, it's crazy how God is going to put this into your path right before you need it. I was reading the book Letting Go, and he was talking about pride, and how pride is something that you have to continue to let go of. It's like, once you realize that we are all weak, we are all people that really can't have no strength on our own ends, and the pride that we have is something that wants to keep itself protecting, and it's going to prevent us from actually going out there and doing crazy and amazing things, because we hold on to this pride of like, oh, I'm this person, I have this, I'm smart, I'm good looking, I'm this, I'm that, and you want to hold on to that, and it prevents you from going to places that might get somebody saying something about that, where your ego and your pride is going to be hurt. But once you start to remove the ego and be like, okay, I can go into a place and somebody can embarrass me, and I'm okay with that, I can accept that, all of a sudden it starts to remove that pride. It's like, no, I'm not holding on to that. And that is going to allow us to move into crazy places. It's going to allow us to do crazy things, and that's what we're going toward. Removing the pride, removing the ego, and being able to say we can rely on God's grace every single day, and not doing it by our own will, but because we are weak, relying on God's strength, we are strong every single day. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue to do this today. Hope whatever you're dealing with today, you're able to take it with grace, even if it's a struggle. Remember, another thing that from the book, The Man's Search for Meaning, is that when you give your struggle meaning, it ceases to be struggle. If I'm there and I'm throwing up and I'm tossing up, but I gave it meaning of, I'm going towards Christ, I'm growing in Christ. Christ's strength is sufficient for me. His grace is sufficient for me. And I am a weak person. We are all weak people who have sinned, who have done this stuff. it gives the meaning of knowing that this is God moving within me. And if I can continue to move knowing his grace is sufficient for me, that allows me to be still and know that I'm God. And what that means is allowing ourselves to continue to move even if we don't feel perfect, even if we have the anxiety, and even if we have the stress. That is powerful, and it was powerful for me in that moment. So continue to move even if you're feeling whatever you're feeling today. Continue to be like water. Love you guys very much. Hope you guys have an amazing one. Peace.